Hello, my name is Munene Kelvin, SEO specialist here at WordLift, and today we're going to be talking about FAQ schema markup, and more specifically, how you can use the WordLift Looker Studio report to improve your FAQ page schema markup. So first things first, I think is just to understand the importance of schema to begin with. So injecting schema markup to your pages helps you to be at a better position to take advantage of the FAQ rich snippet. So if you've seen something like this on the Google SAPs, this is because the website is implementing the FAQ page schema markup. The other thing that you can also take advantage of is getting in front of your users within the people also asked real estate on Google SAPs as well. So injecting schema markup helps you to get on this area and also improves your chances of more people getting onto your website. So ultimately, you get to increase your traffic and to also hopefully increase your conversions if you're answering questions that are actually relevant to what your customers are looking for. So the main important thing that we've done here is to make your work a little easier when it comes to finding schema markup or pages that have the schema markup on your website. So if you're using WordLift to annotate your pages and add the schema markup to your pages, it means you can easily configure the GraphQL query when you're using the WordLift Looker Studio Connector to only show you pages that have the FAQ page markup. And in this case, we are only interested in the names, the type, schema type, the URLs, and the mentions. So that information now is blended together with your Google Search Console data, and you can see the performance of the pages that are actually injected with the schema FAQ page schema markup. So for this website, graciously given to us for this demonstration by the great people from Master Your French, you can see that they it's if you compare the year on year if you do a year on year comparison of the pages with schema markup for the past 28 days here, you can see the previous year uh, the impressions have improved, clicks have improved, CTR has improved, and the average position has also improved from an average of 30s and 40s to at least 10s and above position 10. The other thing that you can also see on this report is query optimization opportunities. So on this chart, what we've created for you is a neat little chart where you can basically start to see the average CTR and the average position of, now in this case, only pages that have the FAQ page schema markup. On the top right quadrant here, what you're looking at are the pages that are really performing well on this website. And the query optimization opportunities now exist for these other quadrants. So, for example, on this quadrant, you have pages that are queries that have a high sub position, but overall, compared to the rest of the pages on your website, they have a really low CTR. So taking an example here, for example, French Christmas songs is a query on this website that has a low average position compared to the rest and a low CTR compared to the rest as well. So if we were to look at this report, and this query stands out for us because it seems to be getting some clicks compared to most other queries that you see here. So the bubble sizes are dictated by the number of clicks. So the bigger the bubble size, at least it means you're getting quite an averagely good amount of clicks, but we can improve it. So if we take French Christmas songs, the query, for example, we see this page that is ranking for that query. And what this report is supposed to help you with is to help you start to think a little deeper. So when we talk about French Christmas songs, we want to go into SEMrush, for example, and try and see, okay, what pages are ranking for this query to begin with on the, because this website is currently at number 19, I believe, or 15. Yeah. So what can we do to improve its performance? So of course we want to first of all look at what Google is actually providing, and just a quick look shows us that we have a listicle at the top position, a bunch of videos, some FAQ, and again a listicle, um, another listicle. So clearly, other than the videos of actual French Christmas songs, it makes better sense for us to start ranking for this. If we want to start ranking for this page, to optimize our page to either be a listicle or create a listicle kind of article that helps people to see a bunch of maybe the top 10 French Christmas songs, or top something, right? So now we've started to get into it. The other thing that's also interesting is that there's a people also ask section, which means if we also want to improve our chances of getting on this page, we can inject the FAQ page schema markup and try to answer some of these questions that they have here. Uh, so I hope that also gives you a little more context into how you can take advantage of FAQ and using this report to do that. The next page that we have here is the query cannibalization report. So with query cannibalization, it's a scenario where you have more than one page on your website competing for the same query on SARPs. So in the top chart here, we have queries and queries that are ranking for more than one landing page, with more than one landing page. So taking an example with grand in French pronunciation, I have a feeling I'm probably saying that wrong. If you know French, please maybe tell me how to do that. But down here, you can see the pages that are ranking for this query, and you have two pages here that are ranking for this query. And maybe just inspecting them, I try to look at why could they be ranking for the query grand in French. And of course, in both scenarios, there are sections where maybe not predominantly, but there is a section in both scenarios where there's a section talking about how to pronounce grand in French. Yeah, and that could be the reason why both pages are ranking for this query. So if we wanted for only one of them to rank, we can start to think about, okay, maybe do we want to only have one page that talks about brand in French? If this is a big enough query for us to only focus on this one, do we want to, for example, we only see one instance here where grand the pronunciation of grand in French appears. So maybe do we want to remove that, and could that just totally help us to get rid of that query, this page competing for that query, and we only have this page where it seems the word grand appears a little more often, and maybe we can say this is the page that we focus grand in French pronunciation for that the query grand in French pronunciation. So again, the charts help you to the charts give you enough data that can help you to better start making important decisions about your website. So whether it's query cannibalization or query optimization, or you actually just want to track the performance of the pages that have FAQ page schema markup. I hope that helps. See you in the next video.